Something big just shifted, everyone. The Fed, yes, the same one that's been hammering the market with rate hikes for 2 freaking years. They might have just cracked. Now they're signaling rate cuts could come as early as next month. And that's not just a win for Wall Street. It is a green light for crypto to detonate. But here's the part no one's talking about. Well, everyone's watching Bitcoin. XRP's monthly chart is coming to a critical point. 11 days away. We have a setup that is going to dictate where we go. Parabolic move, or is it going to be a parabolic breakdown? I got you covered. This isn't hopium. This is macro meets momentum. The kind of environment where the money printer returns, liquidity floods into the system, and utility assets like XRP start to catch the real bid. If you're holding XRP, this is your early warning system. So smash that like button and tell the algorithm that this content matters, and subscribe to stay ahead of the Fed, ahead of the media, and ahead of the next wave of adoption. Folks, you're in for a treat. Let's break it all down, and it starts right now. Welcome back to the show, everyone. Hopefully during that intro, you were able to hit that like button, that thumbs up for me, and you subscribe to the new channel. Let's jump into this. The markets right now, Bitcoin, it has dropped since this morning's video, coming in at $104,185. Ethereum coming in at $2,495, as XRP is holding $2.14. We have the monthly close coming in 11 days. We're going to get into it. You're going to want to make sure you stay ahead of the curve here. If you haven't been to the only XRP and Ripple related only cryptocurrency website, I said only a lot in there, but that is okay. Make sure you check it out. XRPrightnow.com. So far, 10 articles posted today. Look, you can expect anywhere from 10 to 25 articles per day. We cover everything on here, every little single piece of news that comes out that relates to Ripple and or XRP, or even the communities behind it, the exchanges behind it. It is covered on this website. You can see new articles today. XRP surge holds 300% above pre-rally levels. RLUSD hits a record high in DeFi adoption. Why Ripple sees London as a future crypto hub. XRP on-chain metrics signal limited near-term growth. It just keeps going on and on and on. Make sure you check it out. Michael Branch dropped this, and I appreciate it. If you're not following my man Michael, go give this dude a follow. Independent technician Cassie Trades, who's followed by over 20,000 accounts on the platform, warned us that the market is officially out of time and that XRP's multi-month coil has compressed to the tipping point. Here's the article. This is what she says. After months of tightening, the XRP consolidation has finally reached its apex, and something big is coming next, she wrote. There are only two paths from here. Either the explosive breakout we've been waiting for begins now, or we see one final sharp drop to support that ignites the breakout we all been preparing for. I mean, I know, I get it. She's saying it's either goes up or down. I mean, well, usually that is the case. We go up or we go down. She's predicted in the past, I believe she said like in April, XRP was going to like $6 to $8, something along those lines, and it wasn't correct. So do your own research, look into the charts, make your own predictions here, because at the end of the day, someone's going to be right and someone's going to be wrong. Dark Defender, he's like, look, we got no room left on the monthly chart. He's right. I spoke about it in the first video of the day. We have 11 days. A lot of people got pissed off at that video. They weren't happy with it. This is clickbait. It's not clickbait. You got 11 days. And then we got the monthly close. I've told you where we got to be, above 214. If we do not close above 214, well, I'll make the video and let you know where we're going to go from there. If we do close above 214, I'll make that video and let you know where we're going to go. So pay attention. Then we get this. The Fed, all of a sudden, the Federal Reserve's Christopher Waller says the Fed could cut rates as early as July's meeting. Okay. As early as July meeting. July's meeting is at the end of July. It will be July 29th and July 30th, aka it would be August. And we probably wouldn't see the rate cuts until September, like they've been anticipating. It is a little too late, right? They need to have an emergency meeting and do an emergency cut. They've done it before. They can do it now. But let's break this down. Why this isn't just the Fed spark, that it is a massive signal here. For people who hear this and think, so what? Well, let me give you a real world example to help you really bring this all in. Imagine you're driving a car downhill with the brakes lightly pressed. That's what high interest rates are like for the economy. They slow everything down, spending, borrowing, investing. But now, while they're saying, hey, we might take our foot off the brake as soon as next month. That means more gas for the markets, more momentum, especially for risk assets like stocks and, yes, crypto. Look back at pivot moments in the past. In 2019, when the Fed shifted from hiking to cutting, the S&P 500 went vertical. And in 2020, rate cuts opened the floodgates for massive liquidity, which helped spark the biggest bull run in crypto history. Here's what's brilliant about Weiler's language. He's not just giving the markets a heads up. He's giving them permission to front run the move. Translation, smart money already knows what's coming. If you're on the sidelines, this is your early warning flare. When the Fed cuts, capital rotates out of cash and into assets that move fast. The clock's ticking, so don't let July catch you sleeping, folks. Pay attention to what's going on right there. And then we got some big news coming out from Coinbase in Luxembourg. It states Coinbase has got the green light in Luxembourg on the MiCA. This crack opens up 27 EU countries and 450 million people. The real game starts now. US exchanges are boxed in, while Europe just lit the path forward. Who's going to be next to pivot? Now hold up, everyone. This is massive. Coinbase just secured a MiCA license in Luxembourg. Why does that matter? Because MiCA is the new regulatory framework that has given Coinbase the keys to the kingdom. Access to all 27 EU countries, a combined market of 450 million people. Let me break this down in real world terms. Imagine if Amazon overnight got approval to launch Amazon Prime in every country across Europe without having to apply country by country. That's the kind of scale that we are talking about here. No more fragmented rules, just one license and boom, they got total market access. Meanwhile, in the US, our top exchanges like Coinbase and Kraken, they're still stuck in regulatory quicksand. It's like watching a Ferrari rev in neutral while Europe just hit the Autobahn at full speed. This is the inflection point. You ever seen a sports league where one team figures out a new play nobody can defend? Well, that's Europe right now with crypto. They figured it out. MiCA is their playbook, and it works. Now the question is, who is next to pivot? Does Binance follow here? Will Ripple plant deeper roots in Europe? Or does a US company move its HQs overseas to actually build without fear of lawsuits? Let's be clear here. This isn't just regulatory news. It's a global chess move. Europe just went from lagging to leading, all done in one license. And 450 million people, they just got a front row seat to regulated crypto adoption. Do you understand how massive this is at scale? And all in the meantime, and I told you that the Fed news might be a little too late. Bitcoin's dipping. XRP is now under the monthly target. We have 11 days. We have time to rebound here. We have plenty of time. If you are a trader, you should be very, very cautious at this moment in time. If you are just a buyer, collector, someone who likes to sit on your hands until that major move comes, well, guess what? You have nothing to worry about at this time. You might actually have that one final chance of buying cheaper assets. One final entry at something that you might have missed a couple of months ago. All I know is that the time is ticking, and we have until the 30th, June 30th, when that monthly close comes in on that beautiful Monday evening, and we better see a Bitcoin above 103,000, and we better see XRP sitting above $2.14. I'm going to leave it like that. If you like the content, I appreciate each and every single one of you. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure you hit that like button and share out the content. I will catch everyone on the next one.